round.
You go outside.
Use the opposite foot, roll
like
and round.
Left,
and round.
Or bend, then right.
Around. Around. Go back. Round your foot. Opposite foot.
Morning, Saturday morning. Got a free weekend actually with the seniors and under 23s. 16s and 18s played on Thursday night and did really well against Redlands, so both teams won. And then the youngsters are away tomorrow, Sunday. The academy teams, which is formerly SAP, are down at Moreton Bay, and the 13s and 14s and 15s are at Redlands. So we'll keep you abreast of the results from that. So even though the top team and the 23s are off and have a bye weekend, over my shoulder is Tom working with the under 23s and fringe first team players. I say fringe first team players, that's not actually accurate. Some of the first team players have decided to come in for some extra work, and I think DK took a team, or has taken a team up to play one of the local clubs behind closed doors in the training game. So anyway, I'll get some footage. I won't spend too much because I want to cut back in and show you exactly what's happening with the infrastructure, etc. here. Okay, here we go. Bowie, how are you? Alright, sir. Maxi.
Remember, things like your waist and pass, might need that extra touch when it does take the bubble. Right, just get your set off and your legs right. If the one in here for the third time finish, or the one for your cross, think about your weight and pass, you don't want to come out and play.
So you'll see a couple of first team players. So just to name a couple. So Paddy's there, Kiri's there, Bowie's there, Wan's there, Dolce's there, Coxey's there. So there's a number of first team players that have turned up for extra work, which is again testament to what we're about as a football club, because it's too easy to take the morning off. Or take the weekend off, I should say, and go, well, we're not going to do anything, we'll just rest. So got a really good group of footballers, male and female, at the club, from bottom to top, not top to bottom, bottom to top, that are willing to come in and do extras and work, because that's the culture we're setting at the football club. So I'll get a bit more footage because that's coming up to 3.5 minutes, and as I said, I want to cut back in with some infrastructure stuff just to bring everybody up to speed. Here we go. Right, I'm going to have to be quick with this because the battery's going flat. So I didn't actually plan on doing any filming this morning, to be honest with you. I've got a couple of meetings at the Northern Complex with a couple of really important people. So obviously there's training going on, which I've just taken some footage of. So we've just had these delivered yesterday. I will try and cut in a picture of what we plan to do on the inside. We have our own people that do our carpentry and general handyman, handywoman stuff. Handyman sounds quite sexist actually, so DIY stuff. So there's a lot going on. We've got new fencing down the bottom there, and then once the changing facilities and shower facilities are installed here, we're then moving off onto the lighting. So I had some information yesterday through for the state-of-the-art lighting, which will be installed up here. And then obviously when my job ticks over, which it's pretty much started to do anyway, but once it ticks over properly, apologies for the wind, I'll actually move on to things like the synthetic field, academy block, because these changing facilities are only temporary. So, but when we say temporary, they are brand spanking new, but temporary could be 18 months, 2 years, depending. So because the school's growing rapidly, the most important aspect is obviously the education, which means classrooms. So when you go from 160 students up to nearly 400 students, it has a massive impact. So positive one, but nevertheless a huge impact. So there's a lot of earthworks happening as we speak. Not actually as we speak, as I'm speaking to you, but ongoing. So we can put new facilities in, new classrooms. So learning can continue to happen. But learning for us happens in the sport provision as well. So dance studios, basketball courts, tennis courts, football fields, and other provisions for elite level sport as well. So that again now is coming up to 3 minutes. So I'll cut out, because I'm always conscious about me talking, and I keep saying about getting some kids in to do a little podcast. I will actually do that, because we've got a sponsor, which is Nutrition Warehouse, which you'd seen. So we had spoken to Dylan at Nutrition Warehouse, so I want to get down there and do a little podcast in their store. Okay, I'll leave you there and I'll cut back in due course.
Out wide, it's going to be you, release, left or right, whatever you prefer. Okay. And then maybe you're going to be on the other. Okay. So we're working on your crosses. Now we're working on our attacking in wide areas. So our phase is a player that will then